can see the sign Toledo Centro Urbano, meaning that city center, Toledo city center. We are heading first in that direction, and then we are going to take a different direction because we would like to show you first the panoramic views and also the best view that you can get of this lovely town that is placed on a rocky outcrop, partially surrounded by a famous river, the Tagus River. You can see some olive trees on the right hand side. This is officially the entrance of Toledo, so at this moment we are inside the city limits. ¿Pasas a usted a Ponte de San Martín ahora o por dónde quieres ir?
No, por aquí.
¿Por aquí? Some more olive trees in front of us. So we're seeing now the modern areas of Toledo on the right. But soon we will be seeing old Toledo. And we'll drive along the river Tagus. Now this is a river that we are going to see, we're going to mention several times during our trip. The river Tagus, we spell it in English T-A-G-U-S, pronounced Tagus in English. But in Spain is spelled differently, T-A-J-O, pronounced Tajo. This river is important because it's the longest river we have in the Iberian Peninsula. It's barely above 1,000 kilometers, crossing from east to west the Iberian Peninsula. The source of the river is not far from Valencia, the city of Valencia, third largest city in Spain. And then it crosses the Iberian Peninsula, crosses Spain, crosses Portugal, and the mouth of the river is very close to the city of by the city of Lisbon, the capital of Portugal. This building here is the bus station here. You can see big letters Toledo on the right. And so we're going to do a complete tour, a panoramic tour of Toledo first, so you understand better. And I say complete because we are going to go around Toledo all the way until we come back to the same place where we are now. So you will realize that most of Toledo is up on the hill. As we drive, you will be noticing that all the main sites are up there. It is interesting to start where we are now, because as you will see if you look to the right, if you look now to the right, there are other coaches here, and this is because in order to facilitate the access to the monumental area, the city hall has built the infrastructures in front of us to help people, escalators that go up to the top instead of having to walk. So this is what we're going to do. Like these people we see on the right, they're walking towards the escalators, and so these escalators, they go all the way up. So we are going to make a circle now. Toledo, surrounded Toledo. First thing we see in front of us, and now it will be on the left. At the top is a real, authentic medieval castle that was built at the end of the 11th century. The name of it is San Servando, and it was meant to protect the entrance of the city. This bridge on the left-hand side is one of the ancient bridges over the river Tajo or Tagus. The name of it is Arabic. It's Alcantara. And there is another bridge that we're going to use now. This one here. This one in turn is one of the modern 19th century. Alcantara Bridge was built 11 centuries ago, and this one was built during the 19th century. You have a view of the castle on the left at the top and the bridge Alcantara. Now if you look towards the other direction on the right, you're going to be seeing Toledo, the big building that you have at the top on the right. It is a famous building. We call it the Alcázar. Alcázar is a word of Arabic origin, meaning the palace. And the use has been a military use. It was completely destroyed during the Spanish Civil War, and then it was rebuilt following the original plans. We see the river now, the river Tajo or Tagus on the right. Surrounds most of the town of the old town of Toledo. You can see part of the ancient city walls if you look to the right, here and there. We have not preserved all the city walls, only some parts. And if you have your cameras, we are going to see some nice views on the right, and we are also going to stop to find a good spot, so we can stop and get off the coach to have a good photo opportunity. Now this is the area that has been chosen so many times in the last centuries by many artists to paint a landscape of Toledo, like for example the famous Greek artist Domenico Tetokopoulos, the Greek, El Greco. So as you can see here, the most famous face of Toledo is appearing on the right, with the famous building of the cathedral standing out with the bell tower, the famous spire, and then all the different quarters of Toledo. That, well, the structure has remained pretty much the same, although of course some things have changed, but pretty much this is how it was centuries ago. It is a typical spot for many people to have come here and enjoy the views. That's why you see all these cars. All the cars of people coming to enjoy the views here. So we find our spot here. We're going to give you 10 minutes